What's going on, guys? So just recently we've hit just about, I think, just around 200 hours on the mower now, almost 220. And I figured, I'd give a review on it. This is how many years old now? 3 years old? I think it's an 18. So yeah, 3 years old. Actually probably 4 models old now, because I think the 21s are out. But so this is a Hustler Fastrak 54, as you can see over there. It's technically a residential mower, but everything else besides the engine is somewhat commercial, I guess you could say. But it's got heavy duty casters, the heavy duty height adjust system. Everything's heavy duty. This thing's a pretty big tank. It's like a tank. The deck is a really well built deck. It stripes. It has no baffles on it, so it's like kind of like an open baffle deck, I guess you could call it. But yes, there are a good amount of things I like about the mower. There's probably 2 things I don't like about the mower, but we'll get to that in a minute. It is, I think it has like a 5-gallon fuel tank. For what I do, I probably fill it up twice a week. What else? I can't think, I've drawn a blank now. But I think this deck height system is very easy to read and very easy to use. It's pretty fail-proof, I guess you could say. It goes up to 4.5, and I probably think that all the way up is 5 inches. We got the heavy-duty front tires. I wish those were airless. That is one of the things I do not like, because I have ran over invisible Flint. If anyone knows those invisible dog fence like flags, I've ran over one with, I think it was that side, and thank God the thing could take like a special plug gun to plug these. At least the place I took it to. But yep, I have had one issue with it, and that is the ignition switch literally came apart. I don't know how on earth that happens, but it's like an ignition switch. Someone probably, I think everyone knows that the Hustler ones at least are all the same key, which I think kind of defeats the purpose. I think that's a little weird that they're all the same key, but I guess it's kind of a good thing in a way. So if you have 2 Hustlers and you lose the key to one, you can still move it. Another thing I do not like about this mower is whatever tires these are, they're terrible. They slide on hills really bad. Like, I feel like at times I have no traction on hills. I just slide down hills. Yeah, the tires are not that old though. They're not that old now. The last thing I don't like about the mower, which these are all options. So I'm not saying this is a terrible mower. These are all options that could be changed. This is just the one I bought and what I would have done differently. I'm not saying like beating up on Hustler right now. Hustler is an amazing mower. For this the best mower for the price, I think. And it's the best built mower for the price, I believe. This engine, don't buy this engine if you're going, if you're doing some acreage and thicker grasses, it bogs down. They have a Kohler now and a commercial Kawasaki, and there might be the new Kawasaki EFI. I don't really even know much about the new Kawasaki EFI, but it's an EFI. I think the Kohler is an EFI too, but I like Kohlers. I think Kohlers are really good engines. The engine on the X-Mark's a Kawasaki. I like Kawasaki's for one thing. This will start at first pull anytime, or first or second pull. This probably needs a spark plug and a fuel filter, which I have to get to at some point, probably before next year. But this engine's really reliable, as far as I know. I know I've ran Kohler, an X-Mark Laser Z60 with a Kohler on it for a lot of hours. I work for someone else and I'm not doing my own thing, and I run a Laser Z60 with a Kohler. It's not like the X series, it's like the basic EFI Kohler. One thing I like about the Kohlers is like they're a lot quieter, and they are EFI, so they don't go through a lot of fuel. This drinks fuel. I wouldn't say drinks it, but I've run it all day. It's pretty much bone dry. Actually, I've ran it all day once and haven't even made it through the day on one tank. That's one thing I don't like about the Kawasaki, at least this one. It is, I think it's like a 20 horsepower or 19. I wish it was like a 25. Because I've gotten into some thick stuff and had to go pretty slow. I think I have a set of, they're either high lifts that came on it or medium lifts that came on it. I have a set of regular lift, and then I have the Ballard, what are they, the Ripper blades. They're amazing. I just put them on like last week, a week or two ago. They're the best thing I've ever bought. I was mulching with regular blades last year, but this makes a pretty big difference. And then as we start talking about leaves, I don't think I've talked about this on my YouTube channel yet, but I bought an 800 a few weeks ago now, 3 or 4 weeks ago now. That's amazing. I like my 6 though. I really do like the 6. The 6 has got plenty of power, but the 8 is just that little extra power that is really, really nice. It's really comfortable too. It's way more comfortable than the 600. Yep. And then I guess, is there any other updates I have? I got the little Wonder up and running. I don't know if I talked about that, but I was having issues with that. Probably should start looking through that, make sure that's all good to go for snowblower back there, if we even get snow this year. That's the old 21, you guys know about that. Everyone knows about anything on here. Oh man. But yeah, I think that's it for everything. Did I talk about, I think I talked about the green touch on the trailer. Did I talk about that? I might have not. But I got green touch on the trailer, the green touch racks. And I also got a little light bar for the top of the truck, just a cheap one off of Amazon. Because, yeah, it's kind of sketchy working on some of the roads I work on. And it'd be nice to be seen, especially when it gets darker in the evenings. It has a bunch of patterns on it. Maybe I'll make another video on it. There's trimmers. Yeah, so I think that's it. Yeah, and also, if any of you have had any luck with the pull behind aerator, like a plug aerator, not like the slice aerators or whatever they're called. I know they make like cheaper ones. Anyone have any experience with the cheaper ones? And then they have like Billy Goat makes one, I know, and Klassen makes one. If anyone's had any things they like or don't like about them, I know it's not a true plug aerator, like a standalone unit, but I really can't afford that. I'm just curious and looking to get into that kind of stuff. Let me know. I've seen, I think the one I was looking at one point was an AgroFab from Lowe's, and there's another one at Home Depot I was looking at, but and then I was looking into the bigger Billy Goat one, and then the what was it, the Klassen. I think they're like 60 inches compared to 48 inches, but I don't know if I don't know. I think it'd be a good investment, but let me know if any of you guys have had any experience with this. Alright, see ya. Subscribe. like this video, comment me if you guys have any suggestions on what to do about the aerators. And, yep, thanks for watching.